guys, welcome to today's YouTube video. Today we are going down to basically Hot Topic, and the reason is because a couple days ago I talked about it that basically they were making a new Mitsuri battle damage, which I'll pop up on the screen real quick, and this pop is going to be going down to Hot Topic. So of course I want to try to see if I can get one before they sell out or people find out that they even have them. So if you guys can make sure to smash the like button and hit the subscription, helps the channel immensely. Obviously we want to go down to Hot Topic, hopefully they have it. Yes, I go to this Hot Topic quite often. Yes, I do say we're going to go to some more stores and we end up not going to more stores, mostly for the fact that I really don't find any other stores after that. I was going to, and then we just didn't find a store that I felt was worthy to put in the video. So we're to go down to Hot Topic, show you guys what we do find, and see if that Mitsuri is there for us to add to the collection. I'm back at Hot Topic, which I'm always at Hot Topic. There's like Goku, Muichiro, Dabi, Genya. This is the new Demon Slayer way, but I did show they have the Mitsuri, which we talked about a couple videos ago when I talked about it being released, and it is there. There is a Dabi, there's Goku Ultra Instinct, Hot Topic, Deborah. I don't know if I'm gonna get Dabi though, because they have it for like 18, and I think I can find it cheaper, but I see Treasure Hunter Knuckles, again we're showing all those, $5 pops, a couple Cinderellas, they have like the Fairy Godmother and Cinderella, Ice Spice, the New Jeans Girls, X-23 and Blade, but nothing else I'm really on that for, so let's go to a second store. I don't know what store it's gonna be and see what pops we find there. Alright guys, so now that we are obviously back and going down to Hot Topic, which I know the footage said we were going to go somewhere else, but I ended up actually finding nowhere else to go, so I ended up just going back home, having a good time, and showcasing some stuff we picked up, which some of the stuff I did pick up isn't even from Hot Topic, but it wasn't really worthy of showing you footage. And the first thing I grabbed is going to be, I grabbed the Invincible, the new smaller set, which if you guys don't know, is just like a smaller guide to read the books. And it's basically exactly, I think it's, I don't really know how different it is. I know they had a couple chapters in here that are compared to the first one. And it's just the old comic books, basically. And instead of it being, it's not the Cope-Mendum, and it's not the regular ones. It's like the newer ones they're making. And I figured I'd grab one because I do love the Invincible series. And obviously I wouldn't mind reading it again through another version. And of course, it's because I only have like one of the other ones. So I said, well, I'll buy these ones. These look cool. They look nice. They'll definitely like stuck on my shelf looking good. And they look really nice. Again, it was the Invincible #1 I grabbed. And then the other one I grabbed is going to be, they finally started releasing Two Blue Vortex, the manga. And of course I had to grab it because, man, this is such a good manga. This is the Two Blue Vortex version. And obviously with how Boruto's going, obviously I want to read some of this because this is genuinely crazy. And I want to be caught up because when the show actually catches up, which I don't know when we're supposed to get. I think 2026 they say we're supposed to actually start getting Two Blue Vortex because basically how Naruto or Boruto ends will lead basically into Two Blue Vortex, because that's kind of what I'm feeling. And I don't think that they would release any more episodes for base Boruto. I don't really know, because in the manga, he gets swapped places with Kawaki because of, what is it, Ida, or Ida, I believe, something like that. And so, obviously, I don't know how that's going to work, because they haven't showcased that in the show. The show ends with them both standing on top of the, obviously, stopping on top of the Hokages of the wall, and then all of a sudden it transitions to the future and they start fighting, which is basically where this is basically taking place. So I don't really know how that's gonna work or what they're gonna showcase, but man, Boruto jump up, quality of look jump up, like dude, it's crazy. A lot of times with time skips, either A, it's a hit, or A, it's a miss, and this is straight hits. Like, dude, he looks so cool, and obviously I want to see more of it. I'm curious how they're going to transition him to be more even crazier than he is, because now he's more calculated. He's no longer like that, like, little kid, which is something I really do like, and I don't, especially with base Naruto, because in the first Naruto, he was doing no crazy jutsus. He's doing, like, a Rasengan, and then he does, like, something, I think he calls it, like, Uzumaki kick or something like that, over and over and over and over. And obviously you need those power-ups and changes, because once he came into the next one, he was actually using different moves. You're not just seeing, like, the hand-to-hand combat got better. And that's kind of what I'm hoping happens with Boruto, because that's what the manga did. So I'm hoping that happens with the, obviously, show when they do release Two Blue Vortex. Because it's going to be definitely a crazy, like, jump from what we saw to this. Obviously, I want to see it. I don't know. But let's showcase the pop we did grab, because that is also what the main part of the video is that everyone probably was watching. And the one pop we did grab was going to be, you guys probably guessed it right here, we ended up grabbing the Mitsuri battle damage from, obviously, the Swordsmith Village arc, which, if you guys don't know and have not seen it before the close-up, there's Muichiro, Mitsuri, there's Genya in his demon form, there's obviously the demon of Hontango, and Gyoko, which is a pop plus, and that Rengoku, which, again, I think the Rengoku could have done better if the eye would have been closed, but I digress. Once we actually buy that pop, we'll talk about it. However, this, again, great pop. I'm actually really happy. This is another one of those pops, though, that Hot Topic tends to do, where they don't tell anybody it's coming out till basically, like, a couple of days before or even a day of, and it's like, hey, they did this with the Spider Demon Mother, where all of a sudden it was like, oh, Hot Topic is getting this new Demon Slayer pop, and all of a sudden it was like, oh, if you go down there, you can get a chase, which of course we remember we made that video, and I actually did get the chase. However, this is still a really cool one, though. Hot Topic exclusive. I always try to pick up if they're exclusives to different stores, because I feel like if you don't grab pops when they're exclusive to a store, you're probably not going to get them, depending on what it is. If it's a character no one cares about, then yeah, you might have some time. But if it's a character that people care about, and I don't know how much people care about this one, because we've only had 2 Mitsuris. The previous ones we had was the Common and then the Glow from some store that I'm blanking on. This is the only mold you can get of this one. Again, it's not a crazy mold, but it's still a really nice one. And obviously, with Funko, the way they're going, obviously pops are going to get crazier and crazier because of the fact that now they're doing like pluses. And as much as I don't like pluses, which I have one right here, you can definitely see the jump in quality. Because even though it's supersonic, look at that, with the whole emeralds flying around him. Like, if it was just him standing there flying, it would have not been nearly as cool. So them doing the whole emerald and then giving us that. And if it's going to cost an extra $1, even though I'm not a big fan of pop pluses, I mean, I'm a fan of how they look, but I'm not a fan of how much more we're going to be paying for pops. But if they look as good as that, I mean, I'm willing to pay it. Obviously, you guys see me pay it for these videos. And originally I wasn't, but I've got to a point where I found some stores that sell them for retail, except for this Supersonic. That I did have to pay regular because it's a Target exclusive. You're not going to get that any other way. However, my first Demon Slayer pop of this new wave, which I do need to start grinding for. Obviously, if I find some, I will grab them. I do want to complete Demon Slayer one day. Obviously, I have decided, which we'll talk about this in a upcoming video, but just kind of to keep this video a little bit longer. I've decided that with my pops that have duplicates, I'm actually going, because I've decided that for certain pops, I'm actually going to have them in box, because I don't want them to get damaged, because there's just not enough space to put every single pop, and a lot of times pops are by themselves, I don't have a lot of characters from that wave. So if I have a duplicate, I'm going to do just a deduct to make more space. If I have a duplicate, I'll put them back in the box, and then have, obviously, a new character take its spot, so that there's obviously new characters that we can see, because obviously with new pops, you're going to want to see the new characters, and I don't want to have enough space to keep cramming them everywhere. So, that's kind of going to be the system, but we'll talk about that in a different video. That does conclude today's video. I did obviously stream some Sonic today. We have one more time we'll have to stream Sonic before we actually are officially done with it, which is basically next stream I'm going to have to go and grab all the different coins to basically open all the crates, which is going to be brutal, and then we give all the bot pieces to, obviously, the Orbot and Seabot. And we're also going to have to, obviously, do a little bit of stuff like that. So, that's all for today. I do have a good day today. I will be making an art short tomorrow. I do apologize we didn't give it out yesterday. I just didn't have time. I ended up falling asleep because I was very tired yesterday. So, hope everyone's having a good day, and I will see you guys then. Peace.